Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Lewis Speaks 2022, and today I want to pose a question to you all. Is your tribe in alignment with your vibe? Meaning, are your friends a reflection of who you are? You know, I recently have been asking myself the question, are my friends really my friends? And I've been probing this question because I just feel like sometimes the people that I hang around with, I wonder what their motives are for hanging out with me. Um, I know they like me, but what do they really like me for? That's a question that I ask myself. I feel like with some of my friends, they like me because of my stability and how I show up for them consistently. But is this really liking me or for what I do for them? And I also know some people like me because I'm that safe friend. The one that they know will come through for them in the event that they find themselves in a jam. But I don't want to be that in case of emergency friend. That friend that people hold on to. They really don't vibe with their energy too much, but they keep them in the wings just in case. Just in case something happens. I don't want to be that friend. I want an authentic friendship, not a friendship based on safety. You know, like I think that they enjoy me because I'm that safety net, but do they really vibe with me on that spiritual level? Are we soul friends? Do we connect on a soul level? And I question that. I wonder also, am I just that foul weather friend? When people want an ear to bend in, they call me. Or when they want a sounding board, they'll call me up just to vent and dump. And I don't really feel comfortable with that. You know, I realize that a lot of the so called friends that I have, they offer mere crumbs of investment just in case they find themselves in need later on. And I'm waking up to a lot of things lately, you know? Um, and one of the things I'm waking up to is I definitely need to do a clearing in my life in terms of a lot of people that I've been interacting with and a lot of things that I've been accepting for the sake of company and friendship. I realize that with some of the people, I don't even really like them. So I want to pose some questions to you all. Do you like the people that you're hanging around? Or are they just people that you use to distract yourself from feelings of boredom and loneliness? Once again, is your tribe in alignment with your vibe? Are you really vibing with these people? You know? And for one, I had to first ask myself, what is my vibe? What is my vibe? My vibe is cool. I love art. I love museums. I love a Renaissance vibe. I like ambient lounges with good music. I like traveling to new places. I like poetry. I like writing. I like literature. I like listening to people and being listened to. I like ciphers that are natural and organic. Like you're just basically just in a spot talking with somebody, usually like a wind down session with some wine. Or if you're an alcoholic, you can have some sparkling grape juice. And we just chill and we just vibe. That's my vibe. You know, Diggable Planets, Tribe Called Quest, ambient music, Esthero, like that's my vibe, you know? And I realized that I haven't been finding people in alignment with my vibe. And it's been frustrating as hell because I know that I'm a cool person and I know that there's other cool people. I just have yet to meet these dope people. And where I live, it's just like a lack of cool people. Like, I hate to say it, but It's the truth. It's a lack of cool people. And I realized that I have accepted and tolerated things from people that are not in alignment with who I am and who I want to be in the world. So I encourage you all to ask yourself the question, have you accepted and tolerated things and people that are not in alignment with who you are and who you want to be in the world? And if so, why? Have you lied about what you want just to avoid being alone? You know? Have you not spoken up about how you really feel because of a fear of displeasing somebody else or making them angry? You know, it's like the tribe said, you know, you douse the whole vibe and the flow's in the air. You know, when you're not authentic with yourself, you throw off your own vibe, you know, and you fall out of alignment with the things that you want. And I think that that's what has happened, honestly. It's what has happened, you know, because by agreeing to certain things that I really don't want, I've lost touch. I've lost touch with who I am, and I'm not comfortable with that no more. I am not comfortable with that anymore. And so I want to ask everybody out there to really self-assess with me. Let's do this together, because you're not alone in trying to find quality people. There is like a drought and it's a lack. There's a lack of quality people, a deficit in quality people. Like, you can find a bunch of bums, no problem, no problem. But to find people that really connect with your energy and really are in alignment with who you are, that is so difficult. And so, once again, I'm asking you all to ask yourself, is your current tribe in alignment with your vibe? And if it's not, why are you continuing to hang out with these people? And chances are you'll say boredom, loneliness because they got you. But my thing is this, do you really like who they are? Do they really like who you are? Or are they just trying to hang out with you to be less alone? You know, it's just, I think a lot of times, even people are in relationships nowadays, they don't really like or love their partners. They just like how their partners love them. You know, they like being in a relationship that's safe, you know, but I don't know how safe it is to be with somebody who you really don't love or like, because ultimately I feel like you've locked the danger inside the relationship. Because ultimately they're going to find out. Ultimately, they're not going to be the people that you fell in love with or the people that you once thought you knew. They're going to change and transform. And will you still love them? Will you still be able to be with them? You know? So that's why I think it's important to really connect with people who you want to be with, you know? Who you admire, who you respect, who really see into you and you into them. Because a lot of people know you, they know of you, but very few people understand you. And you're looking for that tribe that really understands you. Like, I know that this person does this because of how they were raised, and I know that this person means this, but they have a difficult time expressing it and showing it. You just have this intrinsic knowledge of one another. And when there's difficulties or conflict, you know that this person can go through the storm with you, you know? It's just frustrating. But just know you're not alone out there trying to find your tribe of people, because if you're fortunate enough to have a tribe that really understands you, you are blessed. Be grateful, because not many people out there got a tribe that really, really understands who they are. And I'm talking about spirit level, soul level. I'm not talking about just going to clubs or going to trips and going, because like I said, that's the easy part. You want somebody who's going to weather the storms with you and dig deep with you. Can they go deep with you? Because sure, they can go on a couple of trips, go on a couple of flights, and have a couple of go to bars and clubs and have a night to, quote, night to remember. But can they hurt with you? Can they search with you? Can they uplift you when you're down? How do they resurrect your spirit? That is the important thing. How do they resurrect your spirit when it is just dead on arrival? How do they do that? That right there is a good friend, the friend that can resurrect your spirit. So I hope that this video was helpful. Once again, ask yourself, is your tribe in alignment with your vibe? And really just journal that, really just explore that and dig deep into that, because I bet you'll definitely find out some hidden gems once you explore that. So once again, if you like this video, find it helpful, share, like. I definitely would love to hear your experiences, and just hit me up, Peace.